It's almost upon us. Monday Night Football, dun 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 dun. It's coming up. Just starting our day. Warm mug of Green Bay tears. Get yours down below from our friends at Teespring. So here we are. Yes, NFC North showdown, border battle, everything you want to talk about. Oh, the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, the worst 11-3 football team in NFL history, about to get dealt with at historic U.S. Bank Stadium. Revenge, exercising some demons, and keeping the Vikings in the NFC North race. We got 5 keys to curb stomping the Packers on Monday night. Let's get into them. Also, something you should get into is this channel. Subscribe. Daily Vikings Takes. We may hit 20K subscribers by kickoff on Monday Night Football. And I know a lot of people have been clamoring in the chat. It's like, oh, what about the Four Loko? Oh, you chug the Four Loko? Oh, all that stuff. Here's something. Yeah, every time that we put out a Four Loko challenge, the community, the drones, we all try. We're all amazing. We're all family, but we just fall short. And there are rules here, Donnie. This is not Vietnam. There are rules here. So, how about this? We will chug said Four Loko if we hit 20K subscribers by kickoff Monday Night Football, Vikings-Packers. Let's go. Let's go. Do that up. All right. Also, drums on like is already in. Helps new people find the show. Also, give us a follow on Twitch and Facebook, as we're going to get removed for hate speech yet again. All right. Key number 1 to the Vikings winning on Monday night. Get some heat. Put a little stank on Aaron Rodgers. We're talking about Scoville scale, baby. Let's go. And like all quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers plays worse under pressure. Well, all quarterbacks except for Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson. His quarterback rating drops from 110.9 when he's clean, all the way down to 75.3 when he's forever unclean. And also the Andre Patterson wrecking crew just needs to bring it. It's going to be loud. Vikings going to be proud. I think they can certainly get after Aaron Rodgers, ideally in some third and long situations. Also, by the way, the right side of that Packers offensive line is absolute just horse bleep garbage. You got overpaid Billy Turner at right guard, as well as forever turnstile right tackle Brian Bulaga. Could be another big game for Danielle Hunter. Monday Night Football prime time. Let's go really make his case for Defensive Player of the Year, as well as our guy Fadio Denebo, who usually kicks in at the 3 tech over on that right side of the offensive line. And also, we know like there's been a steady, precipitous decline by Aaron Rodgers ever since he walked into a bar. So, not saying, just saying. There we go. All right, key number 2 for the Vikings to get a win on Monday night. Run the piss out of the ball. Like, you got the ball, piss, run it out of. Like, no Dalvin, no problem. TBD what happens with Madison. We'll see how he practices or not practices on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But, I mean, I feel confident with Mike Boone. And to a degree, Amir Abdullah. And as we've talked about all season, it's like, oh, well, Stefanski and Kubiak. Well, Kubiak and Rick Dennison from the old school Mike Shanahan Denver Broncos offensive lines. Like, oh, Orlandis Gary. Oh, Clinton Portis. Oh, all these. Mike Anderson. Mike Anderson's a great one. Terrell Davis. Just really creating stars basically from nowhere in terms of running behind that offensive line in the outside zone scheme. I think Mike Boone could be another one of those guys because, of course, Dalvin here, Mike Boone there, Madison right about there as well. And also the Packers defense, second year under Mike Pettin, is still garbage against the run, giving up a robusto 4.6 yards per carry, 24th in the league. And honestly, I could see a big Mike Boone game. Something like if he does end up getting the start and getting the lion's share of the workload, like 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 catches, something redonkulous like that. Just really helping Cousins keep the play action, then take a couple shots downfield, and Diggs and Thielen like the right eat. Let's go. All right, key number 3, Vikings winning on Monday night. Other running back, other side of the coin, shut down Aaron Jones. Now, Aaron Jones is actually one of the few Packers I actually like, but he's still underrated and still somehow underutilized. Like for a number of years, it was hashtag free Aaron Jones, and they're sort of using him. Like Aaron Jones is basically Alvin Kamara back when Alvin Kamara was good. Yeah, Alvin Kamara this year decided to be like, hey, I'm going to be trash because I'm on Andy's fantasy team. Great. But Aaron Jones this year, 830 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns. Also, he's second on the Packers in terms of receiving targets, as well as with 59, as well as catches with 45. He is the balm that is covering up the festering wound that is Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers turned into Charlie Checkdown. Just like, oh, Aaron Jones. Oh, here we go. Who? Aaron Jones. I mean, the Packers are a 7-7 team without Aaron Jones. well, the 3-11 without the refs, but you know. So yet another big game is needed from first-team All-Pro Eric Kendricks. Yeah, who's answered the bell over and over and over again this season as the Vikings have been facing quality running backs, especially quality receiving running backs, and he's going to have to do it again on a big stage Monday night. Key number 4 for the Vikings beating the Packers on Monday night. Someone covered Davante Adams. Yeah, no, Davante Adams, who is not as good as Thielen or Diggs, is having a down year because he's been banged up, also because he's bad. But he's the only non-XFL receiver that the Packers have. And Adams, even though he's not as good as Adam Thielen or Stephon Diggs, did put up 7 catches, 106 yards, and 9 targets week 2 against the Vikings when they're up in Lambeau, primarily against Xavier Rhodes, but but still TBD how much, if at all, Xavier Rhodes is actually going to be playing in this new fangled Zimmer cornerback rotation. At minimum, he won't be shadowing Davante Adams, who is not as good as Thielen or Diggs. So we got that going for us, which is nice. And lastly, key number 5 for the Vikings to get a win on Monday night against the Packers. Kirk needs to take the next step on Monday Night Football. We pointed out all week that Kirk Cousins is better than Aaron Rodgers this season by every conceivable quarterback metric, eye test, as well as all the other jabroni numbers that I can throw at you, right? But the general public, he's 12. He's still 12. Oh, yeah, they love 12 as well as the 12-year-old boy who's his head coach. Yeah, great. Yeah, time to flip the script, flip the narrative on national television Monday night. Yes, Kirk 0-8 on Monday Night Football. But what does Kirk losing on Monday Night Football in 2013 with Washington have to do with this game? I don't know. Trends and forces, whatever. Yes, he is a socially awkward but well-meaning jabroni, but he is our socially awkward but well-meaning jabroni. And he's been playing the best ball of his career, best season of his career, and that continues under the bright lights against a very meh Packers team. Just watch him play action, drops back 80 yards, laser beam to Stephon Diggs, who gets tackled at the one, then CJ Ham falters a touchdown, but yeah. Whatever. Prediction time. I'm actually really confident about this one. I think normally our predictions are pretty close, in line with the point spread, which is at 4.5 now, because the public money knows. But I think this is going to be a beatdown. I think this is going to be a cathartic, bloodletting, just completely bludgeoning over and over and over and over again. A big-time win by the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings 41, Packers 12. Suck it. All right, that is all. All right, what are your keys? What's your final score prediction? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, subscribe Daily Vikings Takes. You want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.